My felony by Peterman. No, actually, how this goes is Chris Peterman was trying to actually litigate from Roseburg through the state police up through Eugene because of Avante, because they were probably hooked up with Tiffany and O'Shea, way back in the day, that all the, blackmail, you know, what Larry Cooper, Ralph Tanner, Josh Comfort, Judge Taylor crying, all that murder crap. They could be probation violations and contempt of court, right? So that's why the judge and the judges in Columbia County were saying we didn't want Chris Peterman around because they were, and Jenny L. Clark was like, what the fuck? And even Josh Pond was like, what the fuck? And even a Holly Reverman, forensic jail diversion investigator, you can't blackmail him and then tell him that he went in and when he told you about the blackmail, it's either blackmailing you or contempt of court to revoke his probation to put him on post prison. Because Chris Peterman had a plan that when I came out with the Clausen case, and then I did all the things in Free by the Sea, and then I did them all the way. Well, he wanted to arrest me after Free by the Sea, and he has to admit to that. But all the way from Portland to Idaho and back to Portland, where he was trying to get me arrested, what he wanted it was to be contempt of court, so I was put on post prison supervision. So therefore, my probation ran. So that way, after I got caught, it wouldn't have mattered because your probation time stops when you're on post prison supervision. And when you get caught again, it runs again and your probation time keeps up. So that's why Chris Peterman was trying to convince all the state and everything around to commit the blackmail. The blackmail that not only caused Umpqua Community College to be put on me as a terrorist, which I'm not, but caused Chris Peterman to say that that's disturbing information for him to have, but he never gave that information out, which I had to before that happened. I I put it on recordings, I gave it to the courts. I have it on my court paperwork, all of that my whole life. But Chris Peterman's disturbed but makes no evidence about this disturbing information. It's like, hey man, this is how it is, dude. I'm not trying to say you're a bad guy, but I'm saying you committed a lot of malpractice using your bar license since 2003 to even commit identity theft, to say you can work with even the DINT team, to say you know how to arrest people for marijuana, meth, heroin. Maybe that's why the Elward Corzo thing happened. And with Carla Herb and Brenda Carney getting blamed, Chris Peterman, because you wanted to play special investigator against Marsha McDonough with you and Alicia Mandera, and you could convince the state to do it and the state police. Now, I don't know, but you're going to have to explain all this shit to my face one day in a courtroom. And if it fucking scares you, that's what court's supposed to be. But you feel like you control it. You feel like you have immunity. You feel like all that. Even when I have immunity, I'm still scared. You know why? Because I'm going in there to do a job and I'm going in there to make people admit to the truth. And the truth could be a very scary thing for everybody involved, including the presiding judge on the bench.